Happy Friday, how are you all doing? I'm super excited today. We're going to be reviewing your open source projects, your open source portfolios, resumes. We've got a list that we're working through. We haven't done one in 2 weeks. I'm super excited to have a look, see what you've all been up to. And we've got Hacktoberfest coming really soon. So that's going to be really exciting. We will be doing lots of Hacktoberfest. I've got my t-shirt on, giveaways and live streams and so forth. So super exciting. Great to have you all here. So we have loads of people early. Unfortunately, I don't see loads of the history that we had before the live stream, only from I think less than an hour ago, but there was loads of conversations before, so thank you all so much. The first one I have is from 4:01, that's like literally just under an hour ago, from Rohan, thank you so much. This one, and we've got Lakshaya, thank you so much for being super early, it's great. Arthava, did I pronounce your name right? Do let me know. I do want to get better at pronouncing your names. And we do have our community call tomorrow, so I can learn all your names tomorrow. So I'm super excited. Maya, good to see you again. We can see the usual suspects are ready. Hopefully it has stopped buffering for you programming. And Sidhan, awesome to have you here. Right, let's go. Yes, give the video a thumbs up. Really helps support the channel. Trust me, it costs you nothing. So really help it. Happy Friday, yes. Friday. So what's everyone doing this weekend? Hopefully lots of open source with lots of relaxing as well. Krishna, awesome to have you here. Nirban. So yeah, I'm just super excited to geek out with you all. And I will share a link. Riaz, hope I pronounced that right. And got some people from LinkedIn as well. Awesome. Harshal, great to have you from LinkedIn. That's great. Alex, long time no see. Alex, how are you doing? How is HackConf going? We put HackConf in the newsletter that went out a few days ago, and your events are super exciting. I love them. Really good. Hopefully next year I can attend in person again because Bulgaria, Sofia was amazing. Hi, I say hi to everyone. Don't forget, join our Discord if you want to chat with us between live streams and video. Right. Shahid, hi, and we've got Yukash, did I pronounce that right as well? Shreyans, hi, how you doing? No profile picture, Shreyans. No profile picture. Add one for me, please. It could be a picture of your pet, something unique, just to make it a bit more personal. Siddharth, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I see you doing lots of live streams and so forth. So what are your plans for Hacktoberfest? High five. Okay, super excited. Let's go. Yes, let's go. We've got a big list to go through. My day was good. I finished off a client deadline, so I'm super excited about that. So that's great. And then I got one client deadline left, and then hopefully I can get a little bit of relaxing. I've been working every day and every weekend for the last few weeks. And we are planning our trip to Asia for winter. So yeah, super excited. Hi Summit, how you doing? Oh yes, I'll be talking on Monday at Siddharth's event, Hack This Fall. So do come and say hi. I will be sharing some links on socials soon. Rohan from LinkedIn. Rohan, are you on YouTube and LinkedIn as well? Disha, hi. Say hi to each other as well, not just to me. I love it when you all collaborate in the chat. We're preparing something very interesting for HackConf. Ooh, sounds good. Niraj, thanks for saying hi. Thanks for joining. Yes, that's how I pronounce my name. Okay, hopefully I can remember and get it right. Sashi, hi, how you doing? Ravi, Samir, this is great. Loads of people right. Let's actually get starting into reviewing stuff, really. Akash, awesome. Fayaz, again, hopefully I'm still pronouncing everyone's name right. Cool, okay, sounds good. Lots of collaboration, we love that. Awesome, okay. Right, let me get into this, right, reviewing some of your projects. So just to check, make sure you follow me on GitHub so you can keep up with all the kind of awesome things that I do on GitHub, and I can keep up with all the awesome things that you do. So do drop me a follow on GitHub. Right, who is not a member of our GitHub organization? Well, you should be, and you can send yourself an invite and you can join 1,200 other awesome people on this as well. Let me send a link as well. If you want to see it, and let's have a look. So we've got a support repo, and if you want your open source project or GitHub profile reviewed, you can go to our support repo, which I'll share in a moment. And if you go to issues and you go to new, you'll see lots of awesome things. You can get a GitHub profile review, you can share some ideas, you can get an invitation to our GitHub organization. If you do this, it will send you an invite and you can join it. Open source project review, portfolio review, resume review. And I want to go through those today. So let me send this over to you in the chat. And you can pick an issue, pick multiple issues. If you have got more than one project you'd like to review, create multiple issues, please. Another person from LinkedIn, awesome. Param, how do I pronounce your name? Awesome to have you here from LinkedIn. Link is in the chat. Karuna, how you doing? Long time no see. Hope you're well. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time. I guess you've been busy. Shreyans has a profile picture now. Yes, cool. Okay, let me get started. So if I go back to issues, if you have a look, we've got live stream review, and I'm going to go to the oldest one. Wow, I'm back up to 6 pages. I have to go fast through these because I need to catch up. Right, after my client deadlines, I might do some like really long live streams where I kind of chew through all of these with you. I might bring on some guests as well, which would be, I think, which would be great. It's great to get a different perspective. But as you'll notice, look at the comments on these. You'll notice that the community has already reviewed these, which is amazing. Like, you've all been brilliant. You've all given lots of amazing feedback already. So I'm going to share links to these issues so you can leave not only leave your thoughts as well. Okay, that's mine. Let's leave mine off. But not only can you leave your thoughts and issues on these projects and get collaborating with other people, but you can actually raise some issues on the projects as well to get some green squares. Layal, how you doing? Hope you're well. How's Lebanon doing? I hope it's well. You're coming to Europe soon, aren't you, as well? So yeah, looking forward to seeing you in Europe. But we're planning the next kind of 6 weeks to go to Asia, so we might miss each other. When we get back next summer, we will see you in Europe. But yeah, awesome to have you here. Review stream after long. Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks, didn't do one. I'm super excited. Egg jams. What's egg jams? Okay, let's have a look. Let me share this in the chat. And so you can all, like I said, raise some issues on the open source project. So we've got project, portfolio, profile, resume, all in one. Okay, we need to pick one. What shall we do? Should we do a project, a GitHub profile, portfolio, or resume? And then we'll have to tell them they'll have to do the rest in another issue. So what do you think? Let me know. What shall we do? Should I do a poll? I can do a poll, actually. Let me do a poll and we'll see. What shall we review for this issue? And then we could do, what were the options? I've forgotten now. We have project, and then we have profile, so GitHub profile, open source project. Almost sent the poll without actually adding in all the options. Portfolio, and then the last one is a resume. Question mark. Here we go. Let's ask the community. Let's have a look. You decide. Okay. Egg jams equals exams. Got you. Where in Asia? We're going to go to Bali. We were toying between Thailand and Bali, but we're going to go to Bali in Indonesia. I'm pretty sure it's there. Yes. India is on the list, but probably next year. There's so many difficult travel restrictions. It's so hard to get to like one place as well as trying to go to multiple places. So yes, I will be going to Bali. India, we will do, yes, we'll do an awesome event in India. Wait for COVID to get a bit better, I think. Eddie, what's your highest green squares in a day? I have like 100 sometimes at a hackathon, but they haven't been quality. They've just been like lots. So it's not about the number. I think little and often, just try and keep adding value as often as possible. Super excited for Hacktoberfest. Yes, us as well. Everyone, don't forget, give the video a thumbs up. I think we've got almost 40 people on the live stream, but only 25 thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up, really helps support the channel. I'll bring it up here. Thumbs up. And it costs you nothing, trust me. And obviously, if you haven't subscribed below, send a subscribe below as well. Okay. When did that happen? Next year? Yeah, next year we're thinking about, but I need to think about this year at the moment. To travel at the moment is so difficult. It's so hard. Come to Nepal, take care of restrictions. Restrictions are so hard, even just to leave the country. It's really tough at the moment. So yeah, we will, yes, if only it could be fixed by all of us. Unfortunately it can't. How did the poll go? Let me see how we're doing. Let's pick one. Open source project is winning with 40%. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, we'll do like an amazing event, like, I don't know, 1 or 2 day event, Siddharth. That'd be great. We'll have some budget, we'll hire out some place, we'll get everyone to come. It'll be awesome. Rashid, come to Nepal. Okay, Nepal, I'll add Nepal to the list as well, definitely. Thank you for the invite, that's awesome. Can you do me a favor, can you add a profile picture? It just really helps me remember people, and it looks less spammy when you're chatting between people in the chat as well. So yeah, whose first Hacktoberfest will it be? I'm wearing my Hacktoberfest t-shirt, and I think this t-shirt's from a few years ago. I think I haven't unpacked my package from last year, so I will catch up on that. Cool. Okay, so the winning one is open source project, 42%. Okay, let me get started. Eddie, you're drifting. I wanted to race through these. That's why we didn't do Radio Eddie. But let's open the open source project, and let me right here. Okay, cool. A few people saying first, and 2 people saying third. Okay, nice. Reviewed on live stream. There, reviewed open source project on live stream. Please raise individual issues. Okay, let's have a look. So I've shared the link with you all. Let's have a look. What's our first impressions that you see here? So obviously we see it as public, big thumbs up. I don't really look at the stars and forks anymore, really. I'm looking across here and seeing like tags and branches and commits. So 45 commit, sounds good. 2 branches, sounds good. 2 tags, sounds good. They've got topics, they've got a link so we can actually go see it as well, which is always really, really nice. Okay, it's kind of that typical API. Yeah, so it says an API input the text, cuss words. Okay, awesome. And it's got releases from the 11th of May, so nothing in a while. So that's probably the first thing I notice. What about yourselves? Leave it in the chat, and also leave it in the issue as well. Looks good. Some of our thoughts. Some of our thoughts. Okay, so we were going to say has not had a commit in a while. What else did we say? Stupid ad. I'm guessing that's one of the words to flag. Oh, I left the name this up on the screen, my bad. First Hacktoberfest. Oh, wrong one. Second, first. Awesome. Khalid, awesome to have you here. Great for chatting in the chat. Everyone, if you are listening, do say hi in the chat. Don't be shy. Let us know where you're from. I'm new to open source, connected with Kunal's channel and now yours. Awesome, thank you so much. Yes, you'll get lots of feedback, not just from me, but also from the community. We have so many amazing community members. So do chat in Discord and people will help you out. We're always giving away open source kind of green squares to encourage people to get started. And there's always people there around the clock to help each other. And remember, everyone in Eddie Hub, not only do we use inclusive language, so please don't use hey guys, or the word guys, but also everyone is a mentor as well as a mentee. We're all learning. I'm learning every day, and I know I'm going to learn so much from all of you today as well. Thank you, Siddharth. Leave the stream open with the muted. Help my stats. Thanks, Siddharth. Discord link. Yes, you should be able to type !Discord in the chat. It's in the description below as well. But hopefully, collaboration first, exactly. Open source is about collaboration first. I have actually a timer for when I review projects. Let me bring up the timer. Do I still have it? Let me see. No, I think I lost it. Okay, I don't have the timer. Oh, I do have time. Here we go. So look, it should be a pinkish bar on the bottom. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Siddharth. Really appreciate it. Cool. Really, really appreciate it. First Hacktoberfest. Yes, get started. You'll love it. Eddie Bot in Discord will pick up on any non-inclusive words. Doesn't take any action, but we definitely keep it inclusive. Right, the timer is ticking, so let me get going. Right, have you all given the video a thumbs up? Just checking. Okay, so here we go. Have a look. So we've got 2 contributors, no packages. So what I would say is hide the package if it's not being used. So hide packages if not being used. This down here, I don't think it looks good if it's not being used. And you can see it's production and review. The preview has been deployed to. And it's got a README, which is great. It looks really good. Wiki's probably not being used, most of the time it isn't. Nope, so hide wiki as well. So let's have a look, hide wiki if not being used. Okay, what else have we got? Issues being used, no issues at all. If you want people to contribute to your projects, you need to have issues, even if they're issues for yourself of what you're going to work on, because then people can discover it when they do an issue search at the top here. So yeah, that's really, really important. Suggest using issues. This will help people get involved, discover and get involved. Discover and get involved in the project. Cool. Okay, how's the timer doing? Timer's going, we're not doing too bad. I think there's some actions running. Oh, there are no actions running. Interesting. Okay, so they can maybe use some actions, I think, for some of their files. This is a great contribution to the video on this on my YouTube channel, but they haven't got any scripts. But if they want to have like test script or linter or build, then run that on GitHub Actions with a few lines of YAML. It's really amazing contribution. So yeah, okay, I think that's it. We'll move on to the next one. Hey, we're ahead of the timer today. It's pretty good. Let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look. YouTube should have multiple thumbs up. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Cool. Thank you very much for the support. Really appreciate it. Awesome. Okay, so I think that's good. Don't forget, you can raise issues for these on that project to get a green square. Raising an issue is a contribution. It won't give you swag for Hacktoberfest, but in terms of your green square for your GitHub profile, it will give you one of those. And for those of you who don't know what a green square is, it is one of these. It will give you one of those for raising an issue. Okay, let me close that and move on to the next project. Close. Okay, so we have the next one. I refresh this. We have, here we go, let's have a look. It's a resume for this one. Okay, hopefully they've removed all their private and personal details, and they've got loads of feedback from the community already, which I think is amazing. Okay, let's have a look. Reviewed on live stream. Okay, perfect. Let's have a look. Let's hope. Oh, let me share a link to it as well, so you all can leave your thoughts as well. Here we go. Let's have a look. Who forgot to like the stream? Yeah, I see it's increasing. We are at 46 likes. Thank you all. You're all amazing. Really appreciate you taking the time out to come and geek out with me. Cool. Thank you, Deepesh. Deepanesh. Did I pronounce that right? Let's have a look. Okay, good resource for learning JavaScript. Free Code Camp. We usually have Nick here from Free Code Camp, who will definitely give you lots of tips. Everyone else, also, what are your thoughts on learning JavaScript? What resources do you use? Obviously, my YouTube channel. Let me know how you would like to learn, what resources are missing. Maybe I can create some videos for you as well. Everyone liked it fast because we encouraged them to. 47, yes. 40 people watching. Thank you so much for taking the time out. Okay, let's have a look at this resume, and let's hope they've kept their private details out. Let's have a look. Okay, we'll make it a bit bigger. Let's zoom in. We haven't reviewed a resume in a while. I think we can zoom in. Okay. It's a really clean resume. Like, what are your initial thoughts? Really like it. I know the 2-column layout, Nick would say it doesn't work for those CV importer reader things, but it is really, really nice. How I think it's a really, really clean layout. My first impression is this is really nice. Where you've got ST, I would suggest having a profile picture. I know this is very polarizing. Some people say don't add a profile picture, some people say do. I think it's really personal. I really like it. Large ST looks great. Suggest maybe having a profile photo there, and use the same one that you use on LinkedIn or wherever it is. Antalya, Turkey. I love Antalya, Turkey. So this is cool. So we've got GitHub links as well, which is great, and they're written as links. If someone prints this, then it's still readable to where it is. So you could use the same picture as well. They're part of Hub organization. Yes, hopefully all of you are part of Hub organization too. Okay, so you got education, experience, intern. I think this is really, really well laid out. Skills. I like it hasn't got the percentages of skills. So that's I think that's good because percentages are so subjective. So I think that's really good. So I like that. Maybe group some of them together. Like I would maybe group them together, like JavaScript, HTML, CSS, Python, group together, and then group maybe the libraries together, like React, and Tailwind and Bootstrap, and then and then group some of the frameworks like Nuxt and Next, and then group the databases. That might help. Maybe group the, what do they call it, skills? Maybe group the skills. Oh, can't spell skills. Skills together. Databases, front end. Get the idea. How are we doing in the chat? What are all your thoughts, everyone in the chat? Let me see if you're given some thoughts and suggestions. Can we get a live demo of automated testing? I have got some videos on this as well. So I did do a video on TDD, test-driven development, on an API. So that is there. I have got older ones going quite far back, maybe a year or so, on Cypress. I am going to our Linktree. I am going to put some automated testing on that, although someone has started that already. So if we go to Linktree, not Linktree, Linktree, this is where you can get your profile added. And you can get a green square for your profile. But if I find mine, for example, where's mine? We should have a number at the top to say how many people are listed. But I'm around somewhere. Anyway, I can pick anybody, it doesn't really matter. We'll pick Kunal. So this is their links. I find them on GitHub or on Twitter, etc. and so forth. And they have automated tested this, and I want to add some more automated testing with Cypress and Cucumber. So yes, let us know what other things you would like to see with automated testing. Cool. Amp, how you doing? Nick will be summoned if anyone says free code camp. Just say it 3 times though, like in the movies. Good resources to learn DevOps, obviously my YouTube channel. There are quite a few other YouTube channels as well. I don't know if they have a section on that in Free Code Camp, but DevOps, yeah, it's part of development really, or it's kind of very related. I do a lot on GitHub Actions. We deploy all our projects via GitHub Actions to our Kubernetes cluster, so that's all DevOpsy. Yeah, Net Ninja's got some good videos. Good resources for starting open source. Me and everyone in our community. Make sure you join Discord. Really, really good. Loads of people want to get you involved in open source. Android dev, I'm not sure. We have Layal, if you're still here, or if Layal's not, reach out to Layal on Discord. Layal does Android with Kotlin. Oh, good suggestion. Anya does some awesome videos on loads of stuff. But yes, JavaScript, making games with JavaScript, very, very cool. Redvic, how you doing? Thank you so much for all your support on my YouTube channels. Leaving comments, always leaving comments on my YouTube channel. Really helps the engagement. So thank you so much. Yes, I've done some videos on GitHub Actions already. I'm preparing one. Well, I say preparing one, planning one for Free Code Camp that I want to do on their channel. And so yes, and also don't forget GitLabs also has tutorials you can go through. And if you don't know what GitLabs are. GitHub Labs. I think it's a confusing name, but GitHub Learning Lab, that's the one. You can learn lots of things. They definitely have GitHub Actions here. So if I'll share that in the chat, you can go have a look. I highly recommend. It's how I learned about it, was from here. So I highly recommend doing that as well. Let's have a look. I'll put that in the chat as well, GitHub Actions. There you go. Let's have a look. Mandy, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Mandy, no profile picture. Add a picture of a pet or something, make it personal. Let's have a look. The resume looks squeaky clean. The first person to comment on the resume that we're reviewing. Thank you so much, VJ. I really appreciate it. Yeah, really, really clean resume. Really, really like that. Nana does a lot of great stuff for DevOps as well. Yeah, good point. We've got... Hi Bushan, I meant to click on another one. We've got Abhishek, who's an Android dev as well. Brilliant. Chat in the chat here, and then after the live stream, continue in Discord too, so other people can join the conversation. So yes, Layal is in our Discord. Definitely go tag her for Android and Kotlin stuff. Any link? where I can get an idea. Well, what sort of, you can be more specific in your question, I can show you a link, because your question is quite vague, quite broad. We have in the EduHub community lots of open source projects that you can get involved in. So we have the EduBot, which is written with Nest.js and TypeScript, our API written with the same technologies. We have Linkfree, which is written in React. If you want to just practice the workflow, then go to our Hacktoberfest practice. You don't get any Hacktoberfest points for this, but it's good practice to practice the workflow. We have loads of other repos in there as well, customized GitHub Actions and so forth. Let me just bring this over here. Okay, cool. I think I'm catching up with the chat slowly. To contact each other, recommend chatting in Discord publicly because it helps other people. If you chat privately, it doesn't help other community members in your collaborating and so forth. Hi Aditya, thanks for saying hi. Yeah, I have lots of resources. That's why I want to be specific in what part of open source, because there's so many things that I could share and I don't want to spam lots of links. So yeah, if you can be specific. Is it the forking, the branching, the committing, raising a pull request, that sort of stuff, or is it something else? I don't know much about blockchain, so I can't answer that. Sorry, but maybe some others in the chat can help. And I have a video on FreeCodeCamp for open source, but I also have a video on my YouTube channel as well. I have like a 40-minute GitHub open source video. I also have videos on how to make money with open source on my GitHub too. So do search for open source in my video history. In the last year, you'll see loads of stuff on this. Okay, let's get back to this. Right, I think this looks really good. Projects, find a mentor, JWT token. And it's one page. I think it's really, really good. So I think we have left a few comments on that. Looks good, really looks clean. Perfect. Okay, so let's close that off and let's move on to the next one. So what do we have next? So if I refresh our list, next we have, what do we have? GitHub Profile. Yes, we've done like open source project, we've done resume, now a GitHub Profile. That's epic. That's what I like to see. So let me share this in the chat with you. Loads of comments already. Wow, this one has 23 comments already. Love the collaboration you all do with the community. And my clients are in our Discord, are in our GitHub, and they notice you. So this is great. Let me share this in the chat as well. So this is let me share the issue with you so you can leave some thoughts as well. And don't forget, you can raise issues on the project too as well. Okay, let's have a look. What did I miss? You're welcome, no problem. Love geeking out with you and collaborating. Awesome. Okay. Definitely have a license. I think some people think if you don't have a license, it means it's more open source. Some people think if you don't have a license, it's more closed source. To be honest, you fall back to the GitHub T's and C's. So I would have a license that you're happy with. Turn off the wiki if you're not using it. And you can use the GitHub Actions later on. Like you can slowly get started with it. I have a video from a few weeks ago on my channel, which talks about how you can use GitHub Actions to make easy but amazing open source contributions. Let me show you. It's what do you call it? Such a great way to do it. Let me show you. If I scroll down here, let me go to view all my videos. And I have one, where is it? Let me see. Open source made easy, like a 6-minute video, really short, but I'll show you how you can see what people are using in their script files, for example, package.json and their script commands. If it's same with Python or Java or Ruby or whatever it is. But I use JavaScript as an example here. And then you can make GitHub Action contributions with a few lines of YAML config. And trust me, add so much value to the project. They will love you for it. So do go check that out after the live stream. Okay, so we're reviewing a profile, right? This timer kind of doesn't count because it started ages ago, but we'll leave it on the screen anyway. Okay, cool. Let's see what else I missed. Thank you so much for joining. Really, really appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Okay, cool. It's David Ritvik. Oh yeah, David, I missed a comment from David. Hi, David. Okay, cool. I love it how you all say hi to each other. Do keep saying hi to each other. Okay, and if I miss anything in the chat, it might have probably been by accident. So just wait a few minutes and kind of copy and paste it back in. Okay, let's have a look. So this looks really good. There's a profile picture. It's not of the person, but it's still a profile picture, still unique. I'm guessing it's not unique. Maybe that's not a cartoon character of themselves, but of a famous cartoon or anime character, which I think is better. If you have one of yourself, then at least it's customized to you. Koalia and a few others in our Discord have a cartoon character, but of themselves. So I think that's more unique and custom. So hey Scott, how you doing? Awesome to have you here. I did a live stream with Scott on Friday doing Svelte.js, Svelte Kit, and I've just written the blog post today. I'll be making the video this weekend, maybe next week, and I'll be coming out soon as well, which summarizes the live stream into about kind of 30 minutes. A full stack app using Svelte Kit. Really, really awesome. I love it that you're getting a warm welcome as well. My thumbnails. I've got Sarah helping me with my thumbnails now, so hopefully they're a bit better. Cool, okay. All right, first impressions on this profile. Looks good, right? They've got their name, which I think is great. They've got a username, obviously that's required. They say what they do, brilliant. Location, I think location is really important because you know what time zone they're in. I think that's really, really useful, so that's good. Link to their website, have a quick look, quick peek. How does it look? Little animation, no, it's pretty cool. Nice, okay, cool. We won't review this now, but I think we've reviewed it before, but this looks really good. I might just steal some ideas from it. Shh. Okay, so that looks nice. And they got their Twitter account as well, which is really good. And they're part of EddieHub. Yes, I need some sound effects. It deserves the sound effects. Okay, so what I like about this, it's I like this. This is quite cool. It's got some badges as well, which is good, but they're like useful badges. They're not like duplicates of the information that's here, so that's really good. A bit about them, which I think is really, really useful. And then it's got one kind of widget, whereas some people have like 10 and it's just too much. So I think that's really good. And one animated GIF, I think that's really good, it's really clean. And then pinned 4 repos, which they're proud of, which is really nice. Yeah, I think that looks really good. I think that's a really, really good profile. I do have some suggestions though, don't worry, you know me, I always have something to say. Looks really clean and concise. What are you all thinking now? When I look back to the chat in a moment, hopefully I can see some of your thoughts as well, because I'm always learning all the time too. Let's see, I was going to suggest the graph is very commit heavy. Your contribution graph is very commit heavy. Suggest more code reviews, more issues and more pull requests. Suggest more issues, code reviews and pull requests. And remember, you can code review on any repo. So if you find a repo you like and someone's raised a pull request, go give a thought. Don't just say, yes, it looks good and hit approve, because there's not adding value. If it's great and it's perfect, then do that, obviously. But most of the time, some feedback's always needed, and make sure you give it in a constructive way as well. That's what I look for when I'm hiring for my clients, is I'm looking at how people review other people's pull requests and how they take reviews as well. So it's really, really important to make sure you share that on your GitHub profile so people can see that. But this looks good. I haven't got much more to add. They're part of EddieHub, which is a win. So perfect. That's really, really good. Okay, let me copy this so I can do it for the next one. Okay, and I want to check out the chat and see what you've all been chatting about. Let me close this. Okay, refresh. Next one, what have we got? Okay. Let me just paste this in. Let's have a look at the chat. What have I missed in the chat? Okay. Yes, make an anime picture of yourself, I think, is much better because it's unique. So it's important that it's unique so people can discover you on different platforms easily. Like if they want to contact you, make it easier for them to contact you. Or if you DM them on one platform and then you post something and they see it on another platform, you want them to engage with it, make it easier for them to realize it's you. Use the same username, use the same picture, make it easy. It is an anime, okay, character. Okay, so it's not unique. Schlock, hopefully I pronounced your name right. Awesome to have you here. Thanks for saying hi. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm doing better that I'm geeking out with all of you, which is so cool. Do me a favor when you get a moment, please add a profile picture. I'd really appreciate it. It could be a picture of your pet or a cartoon version of yourself if you don't want it to be you. Eddie in every picture, yeah, like this. If you want to grow your Twitter and LinkedIn, take a screenshot of this, share 1 or 2 tips that you've learned today, and tag me on socials. And if it includes some tips that benefits my community, I'll give it a retweet. I'll definitely give it a like, but I want to give it a retweet. I want to help help you connect with people in my community. So I'll do a pose now, right? I haven't got Hacktoberfest in it. Wait a second. I'll sit up a bit higher. Did you get the screenshot? Okay, cool. It did look really good, absolutely. That website was very, very cool. I need to have a look at that. I must remember to take it out. Thank you, I really appreciate it. And hopefully we can get all of you and your projects and your profiles getting more followers, getting more stars, getting freelance work, getting a job if you want a job, going digital nomad like me. So we were just saying at the beginning of the stream that, planning to go to Bali for winter, and I really want all of that for you, all of you, to whatever you want to do. If you don't want to travel, that's fine. If you want to work freelance and you want to do 100 hours a week to earn lots of money, then great. If you want to work 5 hours a week but earn enough to live and enjoy life, that's also great. Like, it's the decision is yours, and what you might choose like today or this month will be different in a year's time, and that's also fine. But I want all of you to have the option to chop and change. The luxury that I've got to be able to work hard if I want, or not to work so hard so I can do more open source and community work, or I can get paid for my open source work, which is amazing. So I want all of that for you. Right, well, lots of highs, let me catch up. Eddie, I just started with open source the last 3 months. I'm loving it. Want to ask, should I spend more time learning technology or learning while contributing to real projects? Bit of both. I think do a bit of both. Sometimes I focus more on learning and technology. Sometimes I learn while doing it to open source. It really depends on your learning style, depends on the project, depends on so many things, just whatever works, whatever adds value to you. Because I always talk about adding value to projects, but it's also about adding value to us. So contribute to projects where, sometimes you contribute hard things, it takes more work, more effort. Sometimes you contribute easier things because you're a bit busy, but you want to get that contribution and keep that open source contribution going, because then it can help you kind of keep your profile active, help you network, help you get the green squares. And, Mona is always making sure that, you're doing your green squares, otherwise she'll come for you. I don't think the autofocus focused fast enough. But just keep moving forward, as long as you're moving forward. Because to be honest, in tech, if you're not moving forward and you do nothing, you're effectively moving backwards because other people are moving forward and technology is moving forward. You're welcome. I mean, you all motivate me as well. So I just want to say thank you to all of you. You all motivate me as well. I can't wait to do GitHub t-shirt giveaways in October for Hacktoberfest. Think of doing 1 per week. I do have a web page at the moment that Sarah, who's usually next to me, but not next to me at the moment, who's building it. So therefore, you can all sign up and we can do a live stream every Friday, pick people who've contributed to open source. Thank you, love that. Eddie's green square test pass. Green square a day keeps Eddie away, otherwise I chase you and I bug you. Yes, but make sure it adds value. Thank you so much. We appreciate when you contribute too, but I have a confession to make. This is like pure honesty now. Honesty, transparency, and openness. I am so behind in my GitHub notifications. Like, I have over 7,000 GitHub notifications. I'm so sorry, all of you. I know the community has responded to most of them, but if any are waiting for me, I really, really apologize. I really appreciate your contributions. I'm hoping we've got project maintainers, so hopefully that they're still getting reviewed and getting merged in, and I'm gonna try and catch up on all of those, but I really appreciate it. Bear with me. Fayaz, we're going to go through in order for the issues. Hey Shubham, how you doing? Hey everyone, yes, everyone. And you've got folks. Mukul, have I pronounced your name right? Love that. Already tagged on Insta and Twitter. Rohan, you're amazing. You're always tagging me on amazing content. You're always supporting my content. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Where's my usual setup? Well, good question. So I actually now sharing my desk with Sarah, and I've reduced my kit. I haven't got my back camera on, I'll have it on for next week, but reduced my kit so I can go traveling more, like more digital nomad, move around a lot more and so forth. So I've got to fit it all into a massive suitcase, which I think I can kind of do. So yes. Okay, cool. Hey, Layal's still here. Awesome. We were just talking about you and Kotlin and Android and so forth. Do I have a video of my early days in open source? I do mention it. I think that my YouTube trailer has a video of me talking about my journey into open source, into freelancing, and how I got to a GitHub Star and GitHub Star of the Year and so forth. I might have talked a bit about my first few contributions, just fixing typos. Cool. Love that you're all chatting with each other. Awesome. Okay. Let's have a look. Was there a question I missed? I don't know. I think there was. I see Karuna answering a question, so maybe I missed it. Sorry if I did. You know, if you want me to answer it, copy and paste it back in. Okay, let's get going. So we're reviewing this project. What is it? It's a profile. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. And don't forget, don't worry, we are going through these in order, but at the end of the live stream, as always, we're going to pick some of you people in the audience who've hung around for a while, and we're going to pick some of your profiles or open source projects. We're going to get you more stars and forks and give you some feedback and so forth. So do stick around. And just, you know, one quick question, and it is a quick question, hopefully a quick answer. Have you given the video a thumbs up yet? And have you subscribed below? Okay, awesome. Whoa, we're down to 45 issues open only. Is it only 45 now? That doesn't sound too bad. No, 131. Was that for total? Maybe that's total. I don't know. I think we've got quite a lot. I need to do more. Let me see. I have missed some stuff. Hey Kelly, how you doing? Awesome to have you here. Yes, definitely made some photos, emojis and emotes and all sorts. That was very, very creative. Love it. Do you contribute to open source? Could pay a first year student? It doesn't matter if you're a student, if you're working, you're not working. You can earn money from open source, but it's a marathon, not a sprint. It doesn't happen overnight. So keep contributing, and then the freelancing gigs and so forth will come later on. You can get GitHub sponsors now. GitHub sponsors is now available in India and so forth. So it's being more available around the world. And looking at link-free issues. Okay, cool. We have lots of issues to do on that and lots of pull requests. Some people have had replies on their pull requests, but they haven't updated it. I'm really keen to get those merged. So if you had a reply, go and make little tweaks and then we'll get all those merged. Awesome. Are we having more live videos up to the 30th of September? 30th of September is when? I haven't got my calendar. Let me check. That's like next week. Yes, we'll have Hacktoberfest is coming up for October, so we'll do more lives. I'm trying to do Monday and Friday live streams. So yes. Nick, how you doing? And we have our community call tomorrow, but I think Nick unfortunately can't join because he has a workshop. But might pop in afterwards, depending on how long the workshop goes for. But awesome to have you here, Nick. The imperfect Kenya. So I'll just call you Kenya. Glad you started with open source. Awesome. How can we help? If you're confused, let us help you. We have people in the Discord community who want to help, and I want to help. So ask us specific questions. Let us know how we can help. Is it the workflow you have trouble with, like the forking? Making the changes making a branch, making the changes in the branch and raising a pull request, or is it something else? Let us know. Yes, register for Hacktoberfest. You have to register, I think, on the 1st of October, but they've got a website up at the moment, and we're getting our own website up because we're going to be giving away additional swag as well. That was Nick's idea, by the way, so thank you, Nick, for that. Cool. Yeah, okay, I thought you were giving a workshop at the same time. Well, good luck with your workshop. Let us know what it's about, and hopefully you can join afterwards, if not next time. Oh no, Rohan, I'm scared. What picture is that? I have to look afterwards on socials. Hopefully you should, the best. By best, do you mean the worst? Oh, it's GDG workshop. Awesome. Cool. Okay, let me review this profile. Let's get going, and I'll come back to the chat in a moment. But you all can chat between each other in the chat while I'm doing this, and give me your thoughts. What do you think? So, unstoppable learner. That's like really concise, but maybe too short. I think that's wasting some real estate. You can maybe put some more in there. So you've got this, which is a bio, which I think is really, really good. You've got their email, so if people want to reach out to you. Got location for time zones, really good. They've got their LinkedIn and Twitter, I like that. They're not part of EdiHub. Whoa! You are not part of EdiHub. Do a screaming face. You can join if you like. We should do a crying face as well. So who here is not part of EdiHub? Go join. Okay. What else? So let's have a look. So I think they can make more use of this of the customized profile. Your profile is customized, but you could make more use of that area. But at least it's created. Now people can submit issues to this repo, submit pull requests and ideas and so forth. So I don't usually recommend having 6 pin repos, but as the customized repo is so small, you can have 6 pinned. Definitely need some more green squares and more code reviews and issues as well. Not much to review on this, but it looks pretty good. Definitely above average because it's got customized repo. Suggest doing more code reviews. Your graph is very commit heavy. Cool. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's try and race through these because I'm terrible. How many have I done? I must have done like 100 on this live stream already. No, probably like 5. So let me do some more. Oh, I didn't share the link with you. Let me share the link with you real quick. So many comments on that already. I love it. So let me share the link to the issue if you want to raise issues for any of those, or if you want to put any comments in as well. Oh, have I missed some? I said, nice catch. So what have I missed? Let's have a look. It's tutorial how to build Discord verification bot MF server. Oh, nice. I want to watch that. That looks really good. I'll record it and it's available on YouTube afterwards. Yes, please do share that afterwards. Looks like they put their mail in the company field. Ooh, good spot. Leave an issue. I shared the issue link in the chat. Leave an issue. I think that's really, really useful. Good spot. Nice one. Seneca, awesome to have you here. Thanks for saying hi to me and say hi to everyone else as well. Absolutely great catch. Love it how everyone in the EdiHub community supports each other. You know, be it something successful, some a failure, they all support it. You're all amazing. Love you all. Thank you so much. Sarit Karan, long time no see. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I know you're taking a bit of a break from socials because you were doing a lot of Twitter Spaces and so forth. But awesome to have you here. Okay. Right, let me close this. We're going on to the next one. So the next one had loads of feedback already. We've got a profile link. Here we go. So we've got the GitHub profile and we've got the link itself. So let's bring those up and let's see. So what are your initial thoughts? So this is the profile. So profile views, you know how Nick and me feel on profile views. I don't think they're very, very good. Got a LinkedIn link here. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let me start writing things down. But I think it's pretty good. This is funny, this is quite funny. I think I've done this in some places, but it doesn't help with time zones. So I think, it's pretty good to have that in. They're not part of EdiHub either. You have not joined EdiHub. You have not joined EdiHub. Great. Okay, what else? So I'm loving the codes and technologies. Great to see the technology breakdown in your customized profile without the percentages, because we don't like the percentages. And you got the contact me, which I think is really nice, really well done, very unique, memorable as well, which I think is important. Profile views is not, I'll just say I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of profile views badge. Okay, how are the green squares doing? Got green square today, which is good. Hopefully, have all of you got green squares today, or do you need some? At the end, I can find you some green squares. I've got some ideas, and we can review some of your projects if you stick around, and your profiles, and we'll give you shout outs to get some more followers and so forth. Okay, and then this is their website. That looks pretty cool. Single page, but I like it. This is kind of type ls. Oh, I can. That's pretty cool. I like the terminal. Very, very nice. That's pretty fancy. I do like the animations. Let me leave a comment on that. The website looks great and the terminal is fun. So awesome. Let me see in the chat if you all have said something as well, what I've missed on things. Let's have a look. Caleb, awesome. Hi to you and everyone in Kenya as well. Thanks for joining. Refresh the page. That's to adjust the numbers, right? If you kind of hit refresh like 100 times and it's going to jump up by like 100 or something. Flowlight, how you doing? Awesome to have you here. A little late today, don't worry, better late than never. Just waiting for my project to get reviewed, so super excited. Cool, hopefully we'll get to it shortly, and we'll pick some random ones at the end as well. Which issue are we looking on? Did I not share which issue we're on? Let me share this issue, here we go. 1602. On the support repo. Here's the link in the chat. Come and leave your thoughts and comments as well. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Looks good. Let's pick up the next one. Okay, well, we might complete page 6 and then we can get onto your ones in the chat as well. Oh, we've got another one from Saga. So I'm going to leave Saga as well. We'll come back to another time because we reviewed one of theirs today. So we will come back to it in another live stream. Here we go. So cross-platform file sharing app. This is an open source repo. Okay, let's have a look. Let me just paste in my template here. Let me share the issue with you in the chat too. Cool, okay. Let's have a look. Okay, so let me click on this. This is the repo. How are we doing? Okay, right. They haven't got a profile picture, I don't think. Yeah, they haven't, which I don't think looks good at all. I think that's like a bit, even on YouTube or on socials or on GitHub, it just seems a bit spammy. But they've got lots of stars and forks, which is good. It doesn't obviously mean anything in terms of value, but it shows that it's popular, which I think is good. Add a profile picture to your GitHub profile, or GitHub account, I should say. GitHub account. So 4 branches, 11 tags, definitely looking good. Nice description. Topics, license, releases, contributors. This looks really good. I like it. They've removed the wiki not being used. Packages is not being used, so they've removed that too. Really, really nice. Definitely well thought out. Definitely well thought out. So we've got issues. How they're using labels. They're not using labels, and people use labels to discover your projects. So I would definitely highly recommend using labels. Suggest using labels for your issues. This helps contributors as well as discoverability. I spelled discoverability wrong. Discoverability. Yay! Got it right. Complete guess. I hope it's right. Okay. And we've got pull request, been closed. Project board. Nice. They're using a project board. Looks good. So we always go to the insights and check this. If you're struggling to find stuff, and go to the community tab under insights. No code of conduct, no contributing file, and no issue template. And remember, you can all raise issues on the project for each one of these, and you get green squares. We're all about the green squares. Karuna, not the green scares, which is what I said in the video once, or live stream. What am I seeing in the chat? Let me see. Zishan, awesome to have you here. Is everyone giving the video a thumbs up? Please do. Following you, have a great community. Thank you so much. Yes, the community members are amazing. They are great. I'm new to open source. Suggest some playlists from which I can learn all of my videos. Most of my videos are on open source or live streams. Go binge on those, and any questions, let us know and we'll answer, and I can make a video on some of those as well. So the more specific your question, the better the answers will be. I do have like a 45-minute YouTube video on how to get into open source, why it's beneficial, how to use GitHub and the different features on GitHub. I can do an updated version if needed. Yes, and there's one on Free Code Camp as well. No, you can't remove project tabs. Project tabs are amazing. Okay, so what are my suggestions going to be? Oh yes, missing code of conduct. And code of conduct is really easy. You just on GitHub hit like propose, and it's just kind of done. Contributing file. It gives you options of code of conducts that you can use. An issue template. Issue templates. Okay. What else? It has the README. Looks good. Supported languages, nice. It looks really good. I think a screenshot of the app itself would look quite good. I think that would be good. Screenshot of the app in the README would be great. I think that'd be really useful. I don't know why, I just really like that. Otherwise it looks great. Okay, so we will move on to the next one. How are we doing on time? We've been going for about an hour, so soon we'll get to your projects and profiles and so forth. Let's have a look. Refresh. There we go. Let's have a look. Okay, we paste this template in. And loads of comments already, which is great. Let's have a look at this project. Right, let me see. 10:22 there. Okay, here it is almost 6 p.m. So dinner time almost for me. Got my green square. Nice. Poll feature came out a couple of months ago. I saw it on Francesco's live stream and I was like, wow. And I had it too. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, what does this project do? It's a backend mocking tool for HTTP, RPC and WebSockets. Oh, and WebSockets. That is always a problem when doing automated testing, is mocking out WebSockets. That's quite interesting. Oh, I have to have a look at this because there's one thing, mocking out stuff with Cypress or you could use Nook or something like that, but WebSockets, they're a freaking pain to mock out. That's quite interesting. I have to have a look at that and see. Okay, cool. So what are our thoughts? So straight away you've got 8 issues, 3 branches, 31 tags, so it's good. Releases are going, it's great. Description, we know what the project does. A link to the website as well. Looks really good. I need to have a read on how to mock out WebSockets. Mocking out WebSockets. Because we could do this for our EddieBot and see how that works. We'll see. Okay, well, it looks good. Releases and everything here is being used. So packages and other things that aren't being used have been removed, which I think is really important. Project boards being used. Looks really good. Nice work. And the README looks great as well, which I think is really useful. Wow, I'm going to struggle on this one to give some feedback. What do you all think? Do you notice anything that you think? Look at green ticks all around, like full house. Wow. Okay, this is definitely going to test me. And it's got labels as well. No pull requests at the moment. Any discussions? Some discussions. Are there any actions yet? And there are GitHub Actions. Can we add any more actions? So we've got releases, we've got node, and you've got auto assign. Let's have a look. If we go to, this is a trick, I did a video on this recently. If you go to package.json or the equivalent in other languages and see what scripts they have. So they have build, they have lint. Are these running on GitHub Actions? If not, with a few lines of YAML, you can get these to run. So we want to check that they have test and they have lint, probably. Those are the things we want to check that they have. So let's have a look. If we go to the GitHub folder, go to workflows, assign project won't be in there. Main, not named very well, but they are running lint and build and test. Yeah, so they are running those. Okay. Wow, I do not have much to feedback. I'm hoping some of you can give me some ideas on what to write. Great question, Ankil. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Sorry if I didn't. Yes, and more yes. Is my focus off? I think my focus is okay. Yes. Open source Hacktoberfest is for adding value to projects. It's not just about code. You need to collaborate. You can add value by doing documentation, automated testing. There's so many things that you can do in addition to code. So yes, if you've just started, then definitely get involved, participate, geek out with all of us. We've got a Discord where you can all chat with us and geek out and ask questions, and you can get some swag too. Awesome. Some of the workflow is similar. We all copy and paste each other's workflows. I'm sure half mine are copied from yours and half of everyone else's are probably copied from mine as well. So yes. You're fluent in Python but struggle to understand big open source projects. Give some tips. Well, first of all, probably don't go for the biggest open source project. I don't know why people obsess about I must contribute to the fastest and biggest project. I must contribute to React or Kubernetes. That's hard. And I think it's giving extra stress and worry. Like you wouldn't go to the gym and say, hey, I'm gonna like bench press or squat 500 kilos straight away like the bodybuilders do. No, you need to build up to it. So just get involved in the community projects. In EddieHub, we don't have any Python projects or Django projects. This is my profile, isn't it? Yeah, not this one. But we do, but the community members do. We've got Karuna, we've got Alex, ViViV, they have Python projects. Get involved and contribute to theirs. So yes. or contribute to BeccaBot that's in TypeScript, which is very cool. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Looks good. Whoa, I have no suggestions. Looks amazing. Wow, I'm actually like lost for words for once. That's like, that never happens. I mean, like seriously, that's pretty good. I don't know what, maybe animated GIF I could think of. If I am stretching some ideas, animated GIF, video tutorial. That's at a stretch. Wow, what a good repo. Okay, next one. Oh, loads more have come in. We will eventually get to this page. See, I love it how you all support each other. I think that's epic. Okay, who hasn't given the video a thumbs up? We're at 74. Can we get to 100? And who hasn't subscribed yet either? Okay, yeah, definitely an inspiring repo. Yeah, reacting with the heart is so cool. Nick has great ideas on the project. Oh, this is Alex. We're just talking, Alex was just here. We're just talking about Alex, and Alex has Python projects. So you can go check out Alex's profile. If you have a look, you will see Python projects. Python. They might be using Django, I'm not sure. So do go have a look at Alex. I will drop that in the chat. So therefore you can give Alex a follow and for Python stuff. There we go. Should actually drop Nick's in the chat as well. I have it in my history already. Here we go. And then follow Nick as well. Nick does so much. Look, if you want some inspiration, and they were saying, let me show you my green squares. You know, you say, oh, Eddie, you got loads of green squares. Not too bad. Look at Nick's, like this is crazy. And this is, be careful not to burn out everyone. I am trying to promote open source, but also wellness and work-life balance and all the rest. So before we look, it's gonna come up about, on 3, 2, oh no, 2, 2, 2, 1. There we go. Look at that number, that is ridiculous. Nick, I hope you're getting rest. Okay, resume, let's have a look, PDF. Oh, okay, allow. Have you removed all your private information? Let's have a look. Okay, phone number got removed, awesome. Cool, okay, so let's have a look. Let me, did I lose my clipboard? I did lose my clipboard. Eddie, that was very stupid. Where's the ones I just reviewed? Okay, forget that. Okay, reviewed on live stream. Here we go. Put a link to that. Right. Okay, I think this looks really good. I love having the profile picture and then the name and the title. Like this looks just really epic and clean. I love the contact details on the right side. I also love it that the GitHub is not only clickable and a LinkedIn, oops, but it's also written. So therefore someone prints it, you still have the value. It doesn't just say GitHub or is the icon and then if you print it, you lose it. So I think that's awesome. Okay. Missed the question, just voted open source anyway. Open source for the win. How you doing, Steve? Hope you're doing well. Yes, too many green squares. Control V or Command V to check clipboard history. Cool. So I really like this, and I love the 2-column layout. I know Nick says, and it's true, that when you kind of get the CV importers that recruiters use, this will kind of get a bit chopped up and ruined, but I do like when I read it, it's really nice. So yeah, work experience looks really good, open source contributor, and put me down as a contact. Absolutely, Alex, you're awesome. Alex, if you're still here, send me a review invite, what do you call it on LinkedIn? Request a review from me, I'm definitely going to give you one. Skills, really like these badges style things, this is great. Communities, moderator, exactly like that. Moderator on Nick's Discord as well, awesome. Languages, interests, cool. and personal projects, Discord bot written in Python. So who was asking for Python? See, I told you Alex has some projects that you can work on. And a battle snake. I need to work on my battle snake. We should have a community battle snake. I have started one that's fully automated, tested, and then I can, upload. I can put it on our organization, and we can all contribute, making it the best battle snake and win. Just so cool. One page, really, really like that. Wow. I like the layout of this kind of timeline. I think it looks really, really good. What can I suggest, Alex? Probably not very much. This is great. Maybe some colors. I don't know, or maybe grouping these together, because you've got Git, GitHub, Python, languages, you've got languages, and then you've got frameworks. REST maybe shouldn't be in there. Maybe group the skills. Wow. Looks awesome. Very clean and concise. What are you all thinking in the chat? I'm going to check your messages in the chat in a second. I don't have many suggestions. When we think, could maybe use colors a bit for the badges, for the skill badges and type. Could they be grouped? Because you've got some real estate. The page isn't like full. So you've got a bit of real estate here as well. So yeah, but I think that's really, really good. Really good, Alex. Nice work. I don't have many suggestions. Okay, let me close that. Cool. How are we doing on time? Is it time to review some people's in the chat? Let me check the time. How's the chat going as well? Update the name of my community. Oh, okay, add that in as a comment, definitely. Let's have a look. Steve, hey guys. I shouldn't even be bringing this up on the chat. I ignore messages that say hey guys. Steve, you know better. In the Eddie Hub we use inclusive language. Please rewrite that and say hey folks or hey people. But thank you so much for your support. Yeah, ATS, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, that's so true. Cool. I can't tell if this message from Rohan is for Stephen or for Nick, because Steve is in the UK. I saw Steve last week, and there's a picture on socials, and Nick's in the US. And they've both just started their day probably recently, because Nick, it's early in the morning, and for Steve, it's 6 p.m, same time as me. But Steve probably just woke up an hour ago because he works until like 7 in the morning. Get some rest, Steve. Steve, definitely. Okay. Oh, yes, update. Yes, submit your resume for review. We have GitHub issues. You get a green square for every time you submit a project. Resume, portfolio, etc. So submit it. Glad you're going to get some rest. Maybe you can also play a stream battle snake. Yeah, we should. Who has battle snakes? Write it in the chat. We can all have some battle snake competition, like give away a t-shirt. Yeah, let's have a think and see. Okay. Exactly. Thank you, Steve. Okay, cool. Let me refresh this. And what have we got? Okay, we got this one. We'll do this last one, and then we're going to review some of yours in the chat. Let's see. But don't forget to submit an issue, because I want an issue number to go find it. Let's have a look. Okay. This is a project. Okay, cool. So, what's your first impressions on this project? It's first impressions, it's got a wiki, always look at that. Click on it, oh, actually, they actually used a wiki. Okay, so the first project to use the wiki. Probably want to move that, I think, to the docs folder. Oh, it has a docs folder as well. Okay, that's interesting. That'd be one of my suggestions, really. Or let me share the issue with you so you can leave your thoughts too. Oh, Alex, you missed it. You'd have to rewatch the live stream. I thought you were here because you were here earlier. So I thought, oh, perfect timing. We're actually reviewing yours on live stream. You're on. But you have to catch up. But to be honest, there wasn't much useful feedback from me. It was just freaking awesome resume. Well done. Roshan, a terrible sleep schedule. I'm getting a bit better. Yes, lots of swags. So many. Can you see the cupboard behind me? Like it goes across like the wall, like 3 cupboards, full of swag, and the boxes on top which are pretty big, like big boxes. They're full of swag. Mona here, and my Hacktoberfest t-shirt as well. Just do amazing things in open source. They have to be big. They have to just add value. And I've got a few videos on that on my YouTube channel on how to add value with not much effort and collaborate with people. Forget the swag. That will come later. Just keep adding value, helping people, contributing to open source. Then the swag will really. I wake up every morning like boxes of swag arriving at the door. Shit, Mike. Thank you all. Thanks. Whoops. I don't read books because I can't read. I watch videos. My construct wasn't that bad. Thanks. Okay, Hacktoberfest took your voice. My bad. Is it okay now? Is it good? We good? Give me a thumbs up. Say yes, it's good. Is it fixed? Did I busted it? I think it's good. Fingers crossed. Oh, for a minute. Okay, good. It's already DJ. Okay, my bad. I got too excited lifting up my t-shirt and the mic kind of... I miss my big Shure SM7B mic, but I can't take that with me. I'm trying to use my travel kit while live streaming now. So when I'm traveling, going full on digital nomad, I could have my kit everywhere with me. The buffet's ready. Oh, Nick. All is good. Thank you. Okay, cool. Appreciate it. Okay, awesome. Right, so we are doing one last project review, then have your issue numbers ready and we can review your issues next as well. So let's have a look. What have we got? So I was saying something. Oh yes, suggest moving or combining or moving the wiki section to the docs section. Okay, having it in one place makes sense. They've got releases, really like that. Environments like that. It's in Python as well, and we're just talking about Python. So that's cool. Okay. README looks good. Screenshots, we all love some screenshots. That looks really good. So let's have a look at insights. What have we got? Community tab. Green ticks all around, full house. Nice. Issues. 3 issues. For a project that's got that many releases, 11 releases and 212 commits, and there's not many issues, that worries me a bit. Use issues to get the community involved and also to improve discoverability. Awesome. With labels. What about pull requests? We need to work on pull requests as well. Discussions. Got some discussions going. And they got GitHub Actions going as well. Okay, awesome. Maybe there's some more actions that could be added. And the project board could be used too. Otherwise, looks good. Is the mic still gone skew if? Seems okay. Seems alright. The mic came back to life. It's back. It's good. But then, are we okay? Hopefully we're okay. Oh yeah, it's not portable. It's not portable. I need the cloud lifter as an amp, and I need the interface for the computer. It comes like 3 devices, and it's quite heavy as well. Is it back? Is it good? I want to review some of your profiles and portfolios and open sources projects, so hopefully the mic is working, and we don't have to end the stream early or anything. Looks good. Some suggestions. Okay, let's get onto all of your stuff now, I think. Let's close that. But yeah, looks good. Okay, cool. Right, okay. Now I've left this open because I want you to all send me some issue numbers so I can look at some of your things that you've committed. Oh, I can hear clearly. Awesome. The cloud lift is a tank. I'm not worried about getting it broken, but it's quite heavy in my suitcase, everything else. Hey, how you doing? You're late. We're actually going now to review some of the communities, some of the people in the chat, sorry. Okay, wait a second. Mukul, you've been quiet all this time, and now I ask for issue numbers, you suddenly wake up. And no profile picture either. You just want me to cry, don't you, on a live stream? Okay, let's have a look. We'll do yours, but please get more involved in the chat. I think that's really important to collaborate with everyone else as well as me. So let's have a look. 2455. Let's have a look. Here we go. Okay, it's GitHub Profile. Let's have a look. You got some great feedback from the community already. Let's have a look. Profile picture looks professional. You look great, awesome. You talked about yourself. That's awesome. You say you're a sophomore. So I don't know what that means. It's a very American term. So I would maybe try and have it a bit more, I suppose, like generic, like first year, second year, third year. I don't know how it works. Working on React and Learn. Awesome. Okay, cool. Connect with me. Looks not good. Got some widgets. Not too bordering on too many, but not too many. So that's good. You got some green squares since July, so you've been active. That's great. You making use of description. You've got your locations. It really helps with time zone. You've got your email if you want to contact you, and your Twitter, and you're part of EddieHub. So yes, big thumbs up. You were having dinner. Okay, we'll let you off. No problem. That's late dinner. Where were you? You said you were. I saw the location somewhere. India. That's like almost 11 o'clock. Wow, it's late. I think it looks really, really good. I'm not sure what else to suggest really. Maybe more code reviews, issues, and pull requests. That's very, very light. I mean, that's the only suggestion I can really give. Contribute with more issues, pull requests, and code reviews. And remember, you can code review on other people's projects, and that's a really important skill to have and really quite hard. So you can't merge it in, but you can still do a code review, and you can still approve, ask for changes, etc., and so on. But yeah, looks good. I don't know what else to suggest. Maybe you could make a bit more use of the white space. So the connect with me could be made vertical down the right. Maybe make better use, better use of the white space down the right side for connect with me. Otherwise, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Thank you so much for sharing. I hope that adds some value to you. It's great to see different profiles. I always learn lots of stuff as I look at people's profiles. So, cool. Okay, who's up next? Put in your issue numbers again in the chat, everyone, and we will bring up the next one. I will check some of the messages. Let's have a look. Nick, you don't have an issue number, but you created issues. Is that for Hacktoberfest? We will have a look. Nick does so much value for our community. I'm always happy to. Let's have a look. Let's go bot issues. Always happy to look at that. Hacktoberfest. So is the whole bot under Hacktoberfest? It's not. Okay, so you've done it on an issue basis. Awesome. And one thing that I want to do with my repo, well, my repos are repos, is have a pointing number on it to show the complexity, so people would know, is this easier than that or harder? But I know people always just go for the easiest ones or the hardest ones. There's nothing, people don't go for the ones in the middle. But it looks really good. So everyone do go check this out. Great project to contribute to. Especially look at the priorities, medium or high. Go have a look at those and see how you can add value. And we use BeckerBot in EddieHub, so any improvements you make will directly help us in our community as well. So yes, go check that out. Guess drop your number. No worries, enjoy your dinner, hope it was good. You've got more than enough to contribute to open source Aditya, just you got to collaborate. You're here chatting with me and other people, you're already one step closer to contributing to open source. Don't worry about the what libraries and frameworks and stuff, just get involved. Oh, the chat jumped for me. Herman, awesome. It's never too late to get into open source and get into open source today. Thank you so much, really appreciate it. I don't use WhatsApp. No problem, thanks for sharing. Okay, don't send me your username. I'm actually going to do it via issues because otherwise I end up with duplicates. I look at people's usernames and then I then later on review it again in an issue. So make sure you've raised an issue and then I'll give me the number. Add the topic. Cool. Okay, next up we have this. Link-free repo participating in Hacktoberfest. It will, but not every issue. Adding your own profile to it won't count. We will only add issues that add value to everybody rather than an individual. Okay, so I was going to pick one. I was going to pick this one. Okay, let's have a look. What issue number have you got? You have got 1965. 1965. New Tailwind app. Let's say we've got great feedback from the community already, which is great. Awesome. Okay. One-stop shop for eliminating the grunt work setting up Tailwind across multiple frameworks. NPX new Tailwind app. Okay. You got your Twitter in there. Okay. Maybe if you have an NPM package, you might want to put a link to that. I don't know if it is an NPM package. You've got releases like that with numbers. You probably don't need to write release in the release because it's in releases already. Just a thought. You got some badges, looks good. You got downloads, so I'm guessing it is an NPM package. So you might want to put a different link in there, supports different frameworks and libraries. Nice. It looks cool. Oh, look at this. Wow. The only way to make this a few percent better is already like 100% amazing. Maybe as an animated GIF, but it looks epic. It looks really, really good. Do you have an animated GIF here? No, you don't. Okay. I thought it was going to be animated GIF. Okay, so I would maybe change those to animated GIFs to make it shorter. But otherwise, yeah, it looks really, really good. Awesome. Okay, and you're using issues as well, which is great. And you've got labels, awesome. Pull requests, you've closed them. Are there any actions? There are actions. Publish NPM. Okay, awesome. Is there anything else you could add? This is great contributions to people. So if we go to package.json, let's see what they've got in scripts. Scripts, format, and test. So there are test files. Is that already added to the GitHub Actions? Let's have a look. That says publish. I'm guessing it isn't. No. There you go, everybody. So there's an amazing and easy contribution that you can make to this project. Add another workflow, GitHub Action. So just call this tests.yaml, and basically it's the same. All this is the same, and then you want to, rather than publishing the NPM package, rather than this last step, do NPM tests, and that will be great value to the project. So awesome. Tests are already written, just need to add it to GitHub Actions. And I do have a YouTube video on that on my YouTube channel if you need help with that. So we've got actions, project boards. Let's have a quick look at the project board. Looks good. Insights, always good to check the insights. No issue templates, another contribution to people. Remember, you can get green squares for adding issues. So with these ideas, add some issues. I should be putting these comments in as well. Suggest removing release from the release name. What else did we say? We said a few other things I've forgotten now. I have to check the chat because I'm sure you're all reminding me. Issue templates, add issue templates. So you can all raise an individual issue for each of these items that I'm saying as well. I can share with you the issue as well. So you can find the project. What else did we say? Issues are being used, they're using labels. Animated GIF maybe was a suggestion. Suggestion to use animated GIF instead of multiple images. Otherwise it looked really good. And maybe the link was a suggestion. But yeah, it looks cool. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Nice work. What have we got in the chat? Answered that already. Everyone's going to have to reshare their numbers again because I've lost them. Yeah, raise an issue and we'll get to it on, hopefully on this stream, if not another one. Yes, start in open source, definitely. Cool. This is a really good question. So my project is open source, but how to gain people to contribute? Well, there's a few ways you can do it. One, raise an issue on a support repo so I can review it on a live stream and it gives you more publicity and give you a shout out. But also, are you using issues? Are you using labels? That's how people discover your projects. People spam their links. I'm not saying you do, but other people do spam their links in Discord and Twitter and so forth. And they say, no one's contributing, but people, I don't think that works very well. People don't like to be spammed. So I would suggest, yeah, raising issues. You make sure they've got the right labels so you can be discovered. Even if it's only you working on the project, make sure you raise issues and raise pull requests. That's really important. And contribution to other people's projects. GitHub is a social platform, remember. So when you contribute to other people's projects, they'll look at your profile and see what projects you're working on. And you can pin that project to your profile and so forth. A bit like, if you want to go on Twitter or Instagram, you need to get involved in other people's conversations, not just, kind of messaging out into the world. So same with GitHub. I hope that helps. Raise an issue on our support repo, and we can review it on a live stream as well. Cool. Okay, I hope I haven't missed too much. Thank you so much, Austin, for that amazing feedback. Love it. I really enjoy geeking out with you and everyone else here. It's great. Starting web development, yes, well, you're in the right place. How to improve your skills? Practice, practice, practice. And that's why open source is so amazing. Open source can help you grow your network, meet recruiters, clients, people to offer you jobs. It helps you upskill, not just on the technical side, on your HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Python, whatever you're doing, but also on your communication skills is really important. When I interview for my clients, I look at people's GitHub profiles, but I rarely look at how great their code is. I'm actually looking at how they collaborate, how they review other people's pull requests, how they take the criticism from when people review their pull requests. That's why it's so important to do code reviews and to submit pull requests on other people's projects. This goes for everybody, not just you. And then get involved in different open source projects that can help you with your skills. Like if you went to pick a harder issue that you weren't sure how to do on a project you'd never really contributed to, the maintainer is not going to give you the time because they might teach you how to do it, help you do it, then you disappear. Whereas if you keep contributing to like 1 or 2 projects, adding little and often value, but little and often, when you do say, hey, I want to do this one, but it's a bit out of my comfort zone. Can someone pair with me and help me? They're going to do that. They're going to give you the time because they know you're going to stick around then to do better and harder features and help other people and all the rest. So it's definitely a two-way street. But hopefully that helps you and other people. So really great question. Thank you so much. Get some rest. Thanks for joining. Maybe my first open source contribution today. Yes, keep going, Mohammed. That's awesome. Really? You can do animated GIF in a terminal? Or maybe iTerm. I haven't tried that. Okay. Let's have a look. Sayantani, did I pronounce your name right? Really sorry if I didn't. Let's have a look. I'm excited to have a look at this. Let's 2518. I think that's right. Yes, this is you. Okay, Harry Potter. Okay. Harry Potter studio is just down the road. Okay. When did you raise this? Was this just now? 1 hour ago. Okay, cool. Right, so let's have a look. So first impressions. Got 20 stars already. That's really good. 2 days ago, last commit, so still like an active project. You haven't got any tags yet, so I would definitely create some releases. So let me put this as a comment. Let's have a look. So create releases, ideally on GitHub Actions, but you can do it manually for now. Hide packages if not using it. We've got these features from GitHub, so like environments, packages, releases. If you're not using them, hide them. You don't want to distract people to get distracted and kind of navigate away. You want to only have the features shown that you're using. So hopefully you'll use releases to keep that there, but packages, if you're not going to use, get rid of it. You've got topics and you've got a description, which is awesome, like that. How does the README look? Harry Potter. And you've got a video in there, really, really awesome, like that. I forgot you could do videos in READMEs now. It was originally just issues. So that looks cool. That looks great. Can you deploy it? Is it, what's it written? HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Oh, it is deployed to GitHub Pages. I would add a link up here then, deployed link just above under the description. Add link to demo under repo description. On the top right. Yeah, again, make it easier for people to use it and so forth. What else have we got? So if we go to let's go to issues first. So no issues have ever been created, and I think that's really important. Use issues, great way to get contributors, and also helps discoverability. You'd think after like writing that like an hour and a half, I'd know how to spell it. Thank God for autocomplete. You've got a pull request, so you can review other people's pull requests, remember? So you go to other projects. If you don't want to contribute to other people's projects, you can add value by reviewing it as well. So I could put a comment in. I'm not a maintainer on this project, but I could add a review as well. I don't think it needs bold, so I want to put a comment in. I think the heading H3, which is effectively 3 hashes, already makes the text bold, so the is not needed, I think. Actually, we can even check that actually. What we can do is you can go like this, view file in a new tab and have a look. What was the title? The Harry Potter game. Is it already in bold? I'm not sure. I think so, I think. Please test. Well, actually, there's a few ways we can test it, actually. You know what? We could go to an issue. That's what I love about GitHub. We can go to an issue. We can pretend we're going to raise an issue, but not actually raise it. And we can go normal text, or not normal text, heading 3, and then we can do it like this. Heading, or header 3, heading 3. And we can see if there's a difference. There's no difference. So I think that is the case. So I don't need a I think anymore. There we go. So add single review. You know, now I'm on these people's radar. They can discover my projects and my profile. When I get my GitHub profile, I have like 3,300 followers. And that's not because I'm spamming my link everywhere and telling everyone, hey, follow me, follow me. It's because I'm getting involved in the conversations. And that's what I want all of you to do, because there's just so many benefits. I would say hide the wiki if you're not using it. So hide wiki if not using. I always suggest to use a docs folder anyway, so I always hide. That's the first thing I do on any project as well. Okay, let's have a look. Insights. We go to the community tab, and you can add a code of conduct. I don't contribute to any projects that have no code of conduct and that have no license, so I would definitely add those. I can add a link for you as well, so you can find it a lot easier. Add code of conduct, and you can just hit propose, and this goes to everyone watching. You can contribute to this project by hitting propose, and it'll give you an options of code of conduct, and then you can add it as well. Code of conduct, license, those are the most important ones, I think, and probably contributing file. Okay, I hope that helps. Lots of stuff for you to do, and everyone watching, if you want green squares, you could take each one of these and raise them as issues on the repo, and then you will get a green square for today. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much for sharing. Really, really appreciate it. What have I missed in the chat? Let's have a look. Have you all given the video a thumbs up? Help support the channel, and trust me, costs you nothing. And while you're down there, obviously subscribe if you haven't already. Keep doing more of these reviews. It's really informative. Thank you so much. I learned so much by seeing so many projects. I saw a project that I'm still can't stop thinking about, where they gave it a name, like a name they made up, but they explained why they gave it that name, and I was like, that's just so cool. So yes, I learn a lot doing these as well. I want to do these once a week. We do have a lot of issues that have been logged by people to go through. So you are using animated GIFs. My bad. I'll blame Safari. Didn't work. Francesco, how you doing? Oh, you replied like 7 minutes ago. Hopefully you're still around. Awesome to have you here. Looking forward to when we collab virtually and in person. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, Francesco, you are late. Great to have you here. Hopefully you're still here. I'm going to catch up with the chat and see if you're still here. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Wow, Francesco is still here. What about reviewing 4C's website one day? Francesco, let's do it. Go get yourself a green square. Raise an issue. Let me share this link. Raise an issue and let's review it. Everyone, raise an issue, send me the issue number, and we will try and review as many as we can today. We are running out of time. Thank you so much for the donation, for the super chat, Francesco. Really appreciate it. Yes, raise an issue. Tell me what number it is, and we'll go have a look. Okay, what did I miss in the chat? Let's have a look. I love it how everyone welcomes each other. Awesome. Love that. Yes, give me a like. Thank you very much. Yes, I want to review your open source projects. Francesco, let me review it. I want to review it. Okay, cool. Yes, thank you for shouting at other people. I love that. Do you all know that we actually have a section on the EdiHub website where you can shout out people and they get a chance of getting included in our newsletter that goes out to thousands of people. So do make sure you fill that in. We have pets in tech section, and we also have like community shout out section as well. How are we doing on thumbs up? 98! We're gonna make it. We're gonna do it today, past 100. Thank you very much, Pratik. Yes, we're gonna make 100, I have a feeling. That's good. Oh, the chat's going fast. Wow. Will you be able to get to more issues today? I'm trying as hard as I can. We'll do more of these live streams. We have Hacktoberfest coming up, so I will want to give more projects, more shout outs. So we'll see what we can do. You are welcome. I look forward to seeing how your project evolves. And we look forward to, have you joined our Discord? Look forward to chatting to you and geeking out with you in our Discord. We're there between videos and live streams. So go join that. I think if someone types, or I can do it, Discord in the chat, !Discord, I think the bot should reply. So let's have a look. 2 more to go to 100. Yes. 100, did we get it? 99. Haven't got 100 yet. Yes, everyone keep sharing your GitHub issue numbers and I'll try and pick some out at random as well. And don't unlike it, Stephen. Stephen, you're fired. I liked it 28 hours ago. Yes, exactly. First thing to do. Did we reach 100? We reached 100. Thank you, everyone. That's awesome. Love it. Love it, love, love it. Just the first day to your channel, just about to start my journey to college. Just happy that I got this channel starting. We'll learn from you. We'll learn from each other. We're all here to learn from each other and collaborate. That's what open source is about. We got 100, yes. So Francesco, when you wrote 100 earlier in the chat, I thought you were saying that was your issue number. Okay, cool. 102, yes. You're all awesome. Thank you so much. I liked 3 of my accounts. Okay, but then you probably stop watching it from those accounts, and then that hurts the engagement. So I don't know. Don't start watching it and then stop watching it. Okay, so Francesco, what's your number? What's your issue number, Francesco? Did I miss it? Have you raised it? Let's have a look. Issues. 14 minutes ago, nothing from Francesco. Francesco, what are you doing to me? Come on, we want to review the 4Cs. You did a super chat as well. I know we always super chat each other, which is so funny. We got this like I don't know, €5 goes back and forth between me and Francesco, and I'm sure like YouTube takes 40% each time, so we keep adding more each time. Cool. This is a really good question. Bavia, hopefully I pronounced your name right. By the way, please add a profile picture. I would really appreciate it. It helped me remember people, and it just looks a bit less spammy. But great question. Open source projects are not just about code. 100% not just about code. They have got government documents. They have got recipes. People have got documentation. They've just got so many things. Open source, it did start off about being about coding projects, but now it's about collaboration. And yeah, and then after that, it can be anything. Francesco, 2530, okay. Jay, how you doing? Awesome to have you here. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's look at Francesco's one. 2530. Francesco XX. Okay, 4C website. Let's have a look. 25 stars. Let's see if we can get a few more stars on that project. This is the repo, and this is the issue. So let me put a comment in. Thank you for sharing, reviewed on live stream. I want to get a link. Put it down so I don't forget. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got? Oh, the GitHub action has failed. Okay, we'll get to that in a moment. So first impression, 2 branches. Yes. No tags. No. So why are there no releases, Francesco? Suggest creating releases. Start with manual, then can use GitHub action. Okay, that's my first suggestion. And if you're not using packages, hide it. Hide packages if not using. Definitely hide it. And I think got wiki as well, and you're not using wiki, and I suggest not to use the wiki. Put the docs in the repo if you need it. Hide packages and wiki if not using. They're in two different sections, by the way. You have to hit edit at the top right here to hide packages, and you have to go into settings up there to hide the wiki. Okay, awesome. Oh, I like the use of white space. Not sure about this scroll bit here though. I would maybe try and get running the project underneath the image, or make the image smaller. Yeah, I would make the image smaller. Like the use of the spacing with the project image. Suggest making it smaller so there is no scroll. No scroll on running the project. Oh, scroll on running the project. What do you all think in the chat? I hope you're all giving your thoughts and suggestions as well. Environment, nice. Okay, let's have a look at issues. Using issues, not using labels, or some labels. Okay. Using labels will help contributors and discoverability. There we go, thank you. And are you participating in Hacktoberfest, Francesco? Is in contributing to open source, but also is your project participating as well? Can people contribute to your project? And let's have a look what action is failing. Merge, all that failed. Build checks. Okay, so let's have a look what that does. And you have got a package JSON. You got some scripts in there. Using next, okay, cool. You have a linter, so you could run lint. I'm guessing that's what you're running on GitHub Actions already. Let's see. Linting, yeah, thought so. Okay, and then formatting. So you've got a fail. I would definitely suggest having a look at that. Someone, have a look why it's failed, and you can contribute a pull request to fixing the failure. Pull requests, you got some pull requests already, nice. Cool. Okay, actions we saw. Project board you're not using. I think project boards are really helpful. Insights, let's have a look at community. No code of conduct, no contributing file. You have a license, which is good. Add a code of conduct and contributing file. Okay, cool. And an issue template, I think, as well. And issue templates. And there's forms now as well for issue templates, which is epic. So everyone, you can contribute to these projects by creating an issue template. You can borrow it from someone else's repo and tweak it and customize it. And then if someone has got an issue template, you can then also convert it to a form. Really great way to add value to a project and get involved. So yeah, definitely do that. Let me look at the commits. The reason why I'm going to look at this, I'm not hopefully picking too many holes, Francesco. It was a great project, looks good. I would suggest using conventional commits to use conventional commit messages so you can automate the releases. Okay, cool. Francesco, I hope that helps. What did everyone say in the chat? Let me see what everyone's feedback says in the chat. Open source, love it. Cool, exactly. You can submit your repo to our support repo with the label, with the right label. So is it a profile review? Is it open source? Francesco, you put the wrong label. This is profile review. This isn't a profile review. This is a project review, open source review. There we go. I'll fix it for you, don't worry. Okay, cool. Great to see our site here. Did I review your site, or was you talking about the 4 Cs? Yes, start with open source, definitely. Like, you can't make any mistakes on GitHub. What is the worst thing that will happen? Like, trust me, what is the worst thing that will happen? You raise an issue or pull request that the maintainer says, no thank you, and closes it. You still get the green square for raising the issue. You still get the green square for the commit. You still get the green square for raising the pull request. And it didn't get accepted. Not the end of the world. And that's just part and parcel of it. That's why it's important to actually raise the issue first, because you can check that the maintainer wants it before you do the work. But if it's a small bit of work, then raise the pull request and they can close it. But here's a hot tip, everyone. Check that the maintainer wants contributors. Go to the closed pull requests. Here's a tip. Let me pick, Francesco, I'm going to pick your repo. I'm going to go to the pull requests. I'm going to go to the closed pull requests and look at the ones that haven't been merged. This is merged, merged. This is red, hasn't been merged. So click on it and check it got closed with a comment. It's absolutely fine for the maintainer to close an issue or progress, but make sure they've left a comment so people know why it's been closed and so forth. So it looks like it's automatically closed by a bot already. Oh no, it's closed by the owner. So that's fine. You can close obviously your own pull requests and so forth. But if you are closing your own, leave a comment why it was closed. Say, oh, I'm going to raise a new pull request that's better or something, or whatever it is. That's all I suggest doing. Cool. Okay. I did one thing. I did it wrong. Francesco, it's awesome. Well done. Actually, I should have got you on the live to review your project. Maybe we'll review it again after you've made those improvements, and we can actually get you on the live for 5-10 minutes, whatever. I know you're busy, and we can review it then. Should have done that. But also, you actually need to get a live stream review properly. Have a great weekend, Pratik, as well. Is it Friday? It's Friday today. Have a great weekend. Remember, open source and wellness, rest and relaxation, recharge. So, yes. It's not the end of the world because you can just raise more pull requests. So, it's fine. Awesome. I should have invited you on for today, when we're reviewing your project next time. Okay, right, we've been going for 1 hour and 45 minutes, so I think it's probably time to call it, I can't even talk, call it a day. But I just want to say thank you so much for all of you for, being here with me, geeking out. Let me share the issues link as well, so if you want to raise yours for next time as well, that'd be really important. So add your project, profile, whatever, dot. Here we go. You can add it to that. Give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. That's really important. And wish each other in the chat a happy weekend. I think it's really important. It's part of collaboration, right? I've got my clients watching this and they're going to be seeing your projects. I've actually had some of my clients contact some students and they didn't know they were students and say, we'd love them to do some DevRel for us, some videos or some open source contribution, and we'll pay them. And they say, yeah, contact them. Say, oh yeah, I saw them in your YouTube chat or in your Discord, and we want to reach out. They're really collaborative. And so remember, use your right username, same across all platforms, use the same profile picture, and be professional, supportive, and so forth. And therefore, people will notice you. It's really, really important. Sorry if I didn't get a chance to review yours today. I will be doing more of these live streams if you like them, and we will review yours soon. Thank you all so much. And the community are already giving you comments in your repo, in the issues already. Like I said, if we look at this and we go to live stream review, you can see these have already got so many comments from the community. So you are getting feedback and value already, and I will do an extra shout out soon in a live stream. Thank you so much all. What have we got? Yes, it's best, Mune, thanks for the question. If it's a lot of work, then raise an issue first and check what the maintainers want to do before you spend all the effort. But if you want to practice it and still raise the pull request and risk it getting at an increased risk of it getting closed and not accepted, then you can do that. But raising an issue is better. Thank you so much, Flowlight, for sticking around. That's awesome. Yeah, some people go crazy over pull requests and so forth. So just check the project is inclusive and so forth. Yes, we are going to end Shivan. I can't pronounce your name. So sorry, Shivansh. What time is it? I bet it's late. I want you to get some rest. So tomorrow you can hit the ground running with some open source and getting some rest as well. Thank you all so much. I really enjoyed geeking out with you. It's been so much fun. I really enjoyed it. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe below, and join our Discord so we can chat between live streams and video. Listen to the first part of Steve's comment, open source every day, little and often, like brushing your teeth, but do rest. Don't listen to that part, that last part. Yeah, if there's issues closed without comments, it's probably not a repo you want to contribute to, or pull requests closed without comments. And the maintainer can close issues and pull requests, but if they put a comment in and say, I'm not interested in this, have you thought about this or this, and give them some other ideas, then that's fine. But maybe they just go close, it's probably not worth it. Leal, awesome to have you here. Thanks for hanging around. I know it's late in Lebanon as well, but that's awesome. And I know we're all super excited for Hacktoberfest. Wow, 11:15. I need to get some dinner, get some rest, maybe have a bit of a quick workout first and be sitting in my chair all day, and then get dinner and then get some rest. I'll see you all over the weekend. Don't forget we have our community call tomorrow. Francesco, are you joining our community call? Let me share my screen one last time, and hopefully we can get Francesco to join. So if I go to Eddie Hub, we have our community call tomorrow in 23 hours, 11 minutes and 39 seconds. Hopefully you're all joining for the call. Actually, Francesco, are you in part of our community partners? Francesco, you're not in our community partner list. We need to get your community as part of our community partners, and once a month join us on the calls, and we can have, cross-community collaboration, which is what it's all about. Let me share this link. People do sign up. We do send reminders about this as well, like once a month. Yes, Stephen, rest, definitely. 6 p.m. BST tomorrow, that will be 10:30 p.m. IST. I think your CEST, which will be, I think, 7 p.m. for you, Francesco. Awesome, it would be great to see you there. That'd be awesome. So much stuff to do, I know, tell us about it. Definitely. I do rest. APIs, that's quite funny, love it. It's always so fun to geek out with you all. I'll chat with you all in Discord. Let me just hit the Discord link as well if you haven't joined already. Cool, everyone, it's been a pleasure, love it. And I will see you all soon. Let's remove this timer and bring this timer. Bye.